'Cause he's too smooth, yeah. He's got a couple lines that he uses every night. Yeah, he's too smooth, yeah. If you take him home tonight, he won't leave her satisfied. Come and dance with me. Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit with you. Just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit.
Hey yo guys, how's everyone doing? This is your guy Assassin Dave. Welcome back to Foreign Famous Family again. Today we're gonna show you how to 1 versus 2 mid with Vale. That's right. I don't know what's the deal of 1 versus 2ing, but it seems like every game I play, if I play gold lane, I'm gonna be 1 versus 2ing with the tank. Against the tank, enemy tank. If I'm playing mid lane, I'm gonna be 1 versus 2ing against enemy tank as well. If I play jungle, I'm still gonna be 1 versus 2ing against enemy tank. I just don't know where the tank can find me, but it's like a curse. Wherever I go, enemy tank is always here. My tank, nowhere to be found. Doesn't matter which position I go to, they're always on the other side of the map. So you can see the early game, because I was a little bit scared by that tank, right? I got poked by Cyclops, ended up dying myself just because you have a little bit of deficit, just because you start off not the best way in the game, just because you don't have a tank, just because you don't have a support. You can see in this game right here, our support is all the way on the bottom lane. He has no idea what's going on, and obviously look at the entire game. Whew! Blue buff is invaded, and now I think they're gonna go to the red side. The red side probably gonna get invaded soon. It's just crazy sometimes, okay? If you're playing tank and playing support, I urge you to go mid first to really help the mid lane to make sure they don't get invaded, or go to the jungle to make sure that enemy have a tick or a Franco, they don't hook the buff. It's just some basics now. Come on. Come on, it's 2021. We're getting close to 2022. It's end of 2021. People need to start learning how to play the game. Okay, it's been 4 years. 4 years! Actually, Mobile Legends has just had its 5-year anniversary. It's been 5 years. I've been playing the game for about 4 years. Crazy long, guys, crazy long. And remember to re-download your Mobile Legends with the link in the description so you can get extra 15 to 25% extra diamonds every time you make a purchase in the world of Mobile Legends. Now you can see this game right here. I'm gonna be heavily hugging the tower, because I have no idea what Franco is. And you will see that enemy Alice will actually come to the mid lane and gank mid lane quite a bit. I don't think it's a gank. I think you just want to soak up the minion wave, which is something that happens. And here I'm just deciding which one I want to go with, right? You see Franco's there on the right side. That's why I'm just positioning backwards, right? I don't want to get anywhere close to the center area. I'm not all attacking. I'm not doing anything. I see the Cyclops with the skill animation. They're just hiding in the bush, looking for me to get out of the bush. And that's something you got to pay attention to when you're 1 versus 2, 1 versus 3 in the middle area. In the mid lane, you have to play really passive. Just like the last episode when we talk about how if you are playing, let's say, a marksman gold lane, you want to be extra passive. You want to be extra careful so you can farm, so you don't die, right? If you die a few times, it's just, you know? It really delays your farm, and you just become a cringe guy. You don't want to be the cringe guy. So right here, I'm delaying the Franco. But, you know, also I'm trying to see what Franco wanted to do. It turned out Franco just wanted to invade the blue again, but the blue is already taken. Again, Franco is still hanging out mid to our jungle. I don't know where Franco is. You can see that I'm positioned towards the left side. I see him towards the right side here. So I decided to use my ultimate just to clear away. Hey Dave, why do you use your ultimate to clear away? Because I'm not going to stay in lane. I'm not going to join any team fight. The lane's still up. I don't want to give enemy any free shield gold. So that's why I just use my ultimate on the minion wave so I can leave the lane, go back home, and do not stay in mid. Because I don't know where Franco is, right? Franco can be on the bush on the right side of mid, can just rotate bottom. I don't know where he is. I have no idea. Because I have no idea, I'm gonna take a very cautious route. You can see right here, Cyclops in the front, right? Like, it seems like, yeah, it's just a Cyclops, who cares? But it's exactly that. Because we only see Cyclops, I don't know where Franco is. I'm gonna give Cyclops all the freedom in the world to clear that minion wave. You know, RST is still sitting bottom lane because I don't know. This is just my solo queue. So right here, I'm gonna try to help out our Nathan a little bit. Even our Steez wasn't here. Unfortunately, the skill didn't win wide, didn't land. But we did get a kill on Alice though. Not me, tower. Because Alice just killed himself. He was just tower diving like no tomorrow. And the kill went on Layla, which was really good. It's just something that you have to learn, guys. When you start playing the game, I don't know how many people look at a minimap. I know this game is casual and all, but it's time for you guys to start looking at the minimap. It's very, very important. We just killed someone, so I had the freedom to come to mid lane to take some tower shield, but you can see again, I'm gonna do some damage to it and then leave the lane. I know that Paquito just got a turtle. Guess what? That tells me they're most likely gonna be on the left side of mid. So just gonna take it cautiously. I'm gonna use my ultimate to zone them out. I got Pokudo to 1 HP. And then sure enough, we won that team fight. You know, Nathan got 2 kills. I'm not gonna die here myself, right? It's just really, really nice, but obviously he got hooked by Franco there. And now we see he's still sitting bot. This is one of the things that you can't really do anything about, right? I guess it's okay because he's kind of assisting a Layla. So when you're playing a marksman go lane, it's very nice to have a support always with you. But in the early game, you want to make sure the support go with the mid and jungle so you can at least open up the map. And then they will rotate to bottom lane, to the go lane, top or bottom, whatever that might be, and they help the marksman farm. But this game, I think they're just playing duo because I'm playing solo queue. So they're always going together. There's not a scenario where, you know, I got any support. I didn't get any assist at all. So over here, I was kind of delayed on my ultimate. That was kind of cringe, to be honest, because I didn't think the skill was going to land, and I kind of delayed my skill 1. What I should have done is just instantly hit the skill instead of aiming it. Aiming it never works, okay? On Vale, if you land your CC, if you land your knockup on your skill 2, just smash your skill 1 on top of it. Smash your skill 1, smash your ultimate. Because if you... I mean, ultimate you can aim, you can slide, but skill 1 sliding is really hard to aim. It's really hard to aim. Like, the hitbox is so tiny, so you might as well let the computer do the work for you. Aiming it never works out. So in that scenario, you saw that I was trying to aim it, and guess what happened? I missed my window opportunity for the ultimate. Right here, I did not miss the window opportunity for the ultimate, and I thought I was gonna miss, like, I thought I was not able to kill them, actually. I thought they're gonna live with a little bit of HP, so I actually flickered over to the safety, you know, using the slow, using the damage, but they just died. I was like, okay, well... if that's the case, then all right. Over here you can see the way how I farm though. On well, you want to be perpendicular to the minion wave. And then the cringy thing here is I know the Franco was gonna come towards me. I just didn't think they're gonna move that fast. You can see I was already moving towards the top side of the middle minion wave because I was intending to go through the top side and go back to base. But Franco really came too fast. I mean, this is the thing about Franco. At this point in the game, he has the invisibility, the camouflage on the boots upgrade. He already moves really fast. This is the passive. So it's just really, really hard to predict where he is. That's why if you have a Franco that sits bottom lane on the goal lane, then you're a really dog Franco player. Franco player roams, okay? Because that's your passive. They roam. So you move around because you move really fast and you just cause havoc, you know, cause problems around the map. So right here, you can see right now, again, because I don't know where enemy Franco is, I'm just gonna be sitting in the mid lane and wait. Alright, I don't even get close to any bushes until there is vision on the bushes. You see that Layla was walking around? That's a huge mistake. Because we have no vision in any bushes whatsoever, and he was just face checking it. He was getting close to it. See right here? Just because I step up a little bit, it turned out there are a lot of people there, which is really dangerous. So I use my ultimate, use my skill 1-2, get a good 1 HP. Beautiful hook from Ruby there. You know, got some damage for us. Land the skill 1-2, did quite a bit of damage one more time. But unfortunately, my ultimate did miss, you know. So at this point, when you make a mistake, it's okay. Just correct them. Like, I understand if I don't combo the Pokudo right away, he's gonna dodge it because he has a lot of mobility. From that point on, you will see that's gonna be the last ultimate I missed. That's gonna be the last death I had, actually, the previous death. You know, because I learned from the mistakes that I had. Take a look at this mid lane, right? I moved to the right side bush because I try to get some vision here. Instantly use my ultimate and then start chasing the Cyclops. And Layla landed a skill 1. That damage is just insane right now on a skill 1. You know, but you want to be hiding a bush. At this point with playing Vale, it's similar to playing Aurora. You want to always be camping. You want to always be like hiding somewhere, you know, without people detecting you. You do not want to get seen. That's the last thing you want to be you want to be doing, okay? If people know where you are, it's going to be kind of bad. And over here, you see what I'm doing? I open up the scoreboard and then I went to the attributes section of the scoreboard to see how much magic resist enemy team have. You know, like, because it's really, really important for me to know how much magic resist they have to determine whether I should build Divine Glaive or not. Instantly, if Franco at this point land a hook on somebody, it's a death sentence. If it's not me, it's a death sentence for him, because I'll instantly combo with my skill 1, skill 2, and ultimate. And I do a lot of damage. The reason why I decided to go with Enchanted Talisman in this particular game is because I'm actually running out of mana really fast. And then getting Enchanted Talisman allows me to have a lot of cooldown on top of it. So I'm gonna instantly go to 20% CDR. I'm also gonna have a lot of mana regeneration, which is gonna be extremely good for me going forward on playing Vale, because I spend a lot of mana casting skills. Literally like 1-2 skills to spam it like 1 or twice, and I'm out of mana. So at this point, you can see that I'm trying to defend mid, but they have way too many people, right? So instead of defending it, just don't. You know, don't die. That's your #1 goal. Do not die, right? Stay alive. Stay alive is gonna be where the money's at. All right. So I can get this blue buff. It depends on whether Nathan wants it or not. It turned out that I just wanted it really bad, so I'm just gonna take it. But Nathan actually come here and just use Retribution. But Nathan actually came here, just used Retribution and took it. It's okay for me to take it. I think Nathan benefits more from blue buff because he runs out of mana really quickly. And I'm building Enchanted Talisman, so I'm gonna have infinite amount of mana anyways. So it's okay to give it to Nathan. Again, you can see my positioning. I'm always in the bush. And I didn't really come out until I see the Franco is completely out of position. I was like, okay, let's just kill the Franco. Because I was really waiting for the Cyclops or some backline squishies. But then, in this scenario where our entire team was converging to Franco, it's much better if you just kill the Franco. You know, just kill him. Kill the one person, and we can always kill the next person in the next team fight. We don't have to always wait for the backline. So it seemed like the enemy was doing the Lord. Luckily, we panned the map right here and to see what's going on. Beautiful skill 1-2 combo there, threw an ultimate on top of it, and got a kill onto Alice, which is going to be a big win for us. Because that's the biggest problem for Nathan, which is Alice. Because Nathan can dive really easily. So Alice can dive really easily on Nathan. And Nathan doesn't really have a lot of mobility because of the recent rework on him. Where he throw ultimate one time, he get an instant dash. But it's still pretty bad, to be honest, right? Like after that dash, you're done. So you can see right now my damage is completely online. I threw a 1-2 skill on the Paquito, it did like 50% of his health, right? That's just a 1-2 combo, and I can do that every 4 seconds, especially with my Enchanted Talisman that just finished. So it's really good. We'll have Laura coming in. I have my ultimate, I have every single skill ready, and we're gonna go ahead and push it. And you will see how much damage you do with Vale, okay? So you landed the hook. I instantly threw an ultimate on top of it. That Cyclops didn't even know how he died, man. He just disappeared. He went from full HP to nothing. The moment Franco ulted the Layla, missed the knockup right here. He did it, and I used my skill 1 onto the 2 people together, and then threw an ultimate on top of it. And boom. Full HP to nothing. Remember, Layla wasn't doing damage. She just ulted. So that 2 of them damage came completely from me, right? Layla wasn't doing damage because she was still being suppressed by Franco. Franco's ultimate. So just the power. Doesn't matter what I build, it still does a lot of damage. That's why I wanted to build. That's also another reason why I wanted to build Enchanted Talisman, because I'm already doing so much damage. You know, so getting a little bit more CDR, we can do that damage more often. Getting a little bit of mana regeneration so I can stay in a team fight is going to be really beneficial. And sure it is, it's paying a lot of dividends. And at this point of the game, I'm just keep on zoning, using my skill 1, skill 2. Zone the enemy away, make sure they don't defend, and we just win the game. You know, there's not much they can do at this point when you're so far ahead on Vale, right? When you're so far ahead on Vale, it's literally GWPs, because you can just one-shot everyone on sight. So with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Make sure to drop the like, subscribe, and turn the bell on to all notification bells. And let's check out the scoreboard. 9-11 with a total of 34% hero damage. And Layla did 32%, and she had a babysitter the whole game. I had no babysitter. It's just me. Right, but versus the entire world. Until like we get to the point we can start carrying the team. I want to make this video to kind of explain there's always a way to win the game in Mobile Legends. So hope you enjoyed that. With that, I'm signing off. See you guys next time. Bye for now.
Just for the thrill of it, nothing counterfeit with you.